Welcome to Durban.
Lekker to be in this space. Your work spans across more than just graffiti. It's illustrations, it's designs. What are we looking at in front of us here?
A mix between graffiti work, canvases, walls, artworks. I like to kind of vary them up a bit. So some animals, some mixed with animals with human characteristics. Okay. You know, bringing in the patterns, the graffiti style. So when I paint walls, I try to convert the digital illustration to a wall and keep it as close as I can in terms of neatness, color, vibrance, you know, that kind of thing.
Sean, for someone who's not familiar with your work, what are some of your artistic inspirations? You know, what can people expect when they look for your work?
Yeah, so generally I try to bring in a lot of South African elements, pattern work, different cultures. I try to bring in a lot of street style, fashion, mix it with my digital style and just come and create like something that's really good to look at.
For the piece of art I'm trying to create, which is a smiley face, what type of nozzle do we need for that?
I want to give you the safe nozzles.
Okay.
You don't get paints on yourself. Just give it a good shake. Pressure's everything, distance from your canvas is everything. So the closer you go, the more cleaner your line will be.
Okay.
Further out, more fuzzy.
All right.
So depending on what vibe you want to go for.
All right, closer the better. All right, that already looks terrible. All right.
Good job.
You're just saying
nice
that.
Hand control.
You're just saying that. All right. Okay, now this is the big part now. Here we go. All right. Hey, all right. Maybe I should do a circle around it?
Try it, man. Go for it.
Okay, here we go. The closer the better, obviously. All right, guys, here we go. Is it high art? No, but it is mine. I think at this point, let's stop wasting time. Let's go see some real art. Sean, it really makes quite an impact when you see this in person. What was your process behind this?
Basically, I wanted to bring in a visual that inspired the youth. I wanted them to, you know, take in all the details, stand here, use it as a background, and also have a positive message behind it. You know, dream so big you can touch the sky.
I'm glad we've got the car here because recently you also worked on the TOPS winter car competition and you did the artwork for two of their culture cars. I mean, just speak to that process and what is your interpretation of culture?
The TOPS campaign was quite a fun one to work on. You know, they gave us a lot of freedom to work with, which was awesome for us. You know, you can have fun. I got quite involved in trying to bring in aspects of our cultures. I think the beer one was also quite important. I brought in dancing, the different sort of moves, and just created an energy within the rap. And the other one was tequila based, so it was a lot more fun, wild, cactus, bringing in different characters.
Of course, you weren't the only person working on this project. We also have Johannesburg-based artist Nduduzi Chabalala, who I'm gonna meet pretty soon. This has to be the best view where you get the full picture of the towers in the back. And you were responsible for a lot of the work, the physical work of painting those murals there. What was that like being part of the team?
It was amazing, along with 15 other artists who actually put it onto the wall. It was a blast every day. There's the adrenaline just from getting up. And when you get up there, then you get to be an artist.
Let's talk a bit about the fear of heights, because I don't think people realize that's 100 meters tall, the towers.
Coming here, I did have a fear of heights, and it took about 3 months to get used to it, learning to have a harness, work with the harness, because I just knew how to put the paint to the wall. But now there's new technicalities one had to learn, and it was a blast the whole way through.
You were also responsible for designing the whiskey culture car in the TOPS winter car competition. How did you get inspiration for that, and how did the process look like?
Normally, it's associated with the office and suit wearing, so they wanted to break away from that a little bit, so that was my task. On the one side, I have a lady who's kind of formal, wearing glasses, and then there's these breakaway elements where she's wearing like a gold chain, which might not be associated with whiskey, and a gold tooth. And then on the other side, we have like this formal looking guy, and then I have this element of glasses and a colorful polka dot tie, and then I have the theme of polka dots just splashed all over the car.
You see, the towers are known for the artwork and for watching over Soweto, but what they're not as well known for is you can actually do a bungee jump, a scare drop, and some zip lining as well. Here we go. From bold graphic expression to layered visual storytelling, Dam Vandal and Psalm 1's creative journey have been a reminder that culture doesn't belong to one place, one style, or one perspective. It's constantly evolving.